goes something like that. I have to see that Lady Gaga movie, A Star Is Born. I have to see that movie. That's a singing heifer. That's a singing heifer. That Gaga. That's one white woman I stand for. That's a singing heifer. Ooh. So anyway, let's see. This is Love and Hip Hop, ain't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So it began where it left off last week. So the interviewer had just disrespected Tiara, talked about the sex tape. The other interviewer with the guy saying, "Let me see the sex tape. What's going on? Got to going on? What?" And so Tiara had ran back up the steps, child, chicken on fire, everything. She ran up the steps. Her feelings was hurt. Bridget went to go talk to her. It was just like, Tiara, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Tiara, I'm so sorry that happened to you, Tiara. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I love you, girl. I didn't mean it. So, Tiara, she didn't want to hear shit. It was, it was dead at it, pretty much. So, Bridget went back downstairs. She was upset. She started crying. She was just like, Brooke, I'm so mad at you. You coming in there with that damn banana, reading people, Brooke, her confessionals. Oh, a banana didn't make a difference. That interview was boring anyway. All Bridget gonna do is talk about some auntie music and all this kind of stuff. But here's the thing. What music are you doing, Brooke? What do you got to going on? What music you doing, sis? How'd you sit there talking about Bridget? At least she's trying, and I actually heard a few songs from Reality Bites, and I actually like it, which is the name of Bridget's album. I actually like it. I'm gonna listen to it in its entirety. But yeah, Bridget's out here doing her thing. I did not like Bridget last season. But she's cool this season. Even though she's boring as hell, I don't really know why she's on the show. But she is way more likable this season than last season. But anyway, she's using this platform for what she's supposed to do: promote her music, promote her shit. Brooke ain't doing nothing but being a primetime messy girl. And when Brooke album actually drops, people are actually not going to give a damn, because you're being so messy and so drama filled this season, Brooke. It's so unattractive, and it's not cute, and it's not hot, and I don't know why you think it's cute and it's hot when it's not. So anyway, so Bridget goes downstairs. Miss Sticky Baby ended up throwing her 2 cents in. Was just like, well, Bridget, that's really on you. You was the one that brought the messy ass people. I'm just like, Miss Sticky Baby, sit down. Bridget was just like, no, I did not know he was going to answer that. Tiara came back down there. They started, somehow or another, they got on Akbar, and they got on. Somebody showed somebody a clip on the computer, on the phone, about how Akbar had a meeting with K Michelle, but they did not talk about how K Michelle read Akbar after the whole situation. Yes, she was trying to originally work with Akbar on the studio, whatever was going on. But, she declined because, she realized that Akbar is a hot mess. So they didn't show that part, of course. They're only going to show, the negative part. And, of course, K. Michelle's not there to defend herself. So they got on Moniece because the next closest thing to K. Michelle is Moniece. It was just like, oh, so you knew all about this shit, and how you going to sit there and allow K. Michelle to do this? Moniece was just like, look, I heard that she was going to meet with Akbar about the studio thing. What happened after that, they ain't got nothing to do with me, and I don't know all the details of what's going on. I don't know. And, they was just going back and forth with Moniece and trying to come for her, and Tiara getting all buck and getting mad at the wrong person. And I was just like, yeah, but we all knew this trip was going to go to shit. We all knew it. I just can't wait for the day somebody really takes a hold of the back of Brooke neck. Takes a hold of the back of Brooke neck and yank her ass forward like this. Take a hold of the back of Brooke neck and yank her ass forward like this and bop her head up against the brick. I'm so tired of Brooke Valentine. You don't even make love music, girl. What you doing? Your name Valentine. Pop. Just straight. I'm tired of her. I am tired of her. And she's making enemies of, slowly but surely, she's making enemies of everybody that's a part of the cast. And it's just not going to work out in her favor, because I don't think she can fight personally. And even if she can't beat up 6, 7 plus women at one time. So, I don't know. What else happened? Ray J met up with Rockstar, these two clowns together. They really act like children. They really, really do act like children. They met up and talked, and they were basically, just pretty much talking about A1 child. Talking about, let's just set up a whole Father's Day situation. And Rockstar was just like, well, let's meet up with, you think we should invite A1? Ray J, we don't even know if A1 is a father yet. We don't even know. I'm just like, so childish, Ray J. God. You will always be Dorian. If you don't know Dorian is the character that Ray J played on Moesha with his sister. He will always be Dorian. Ray J, that's exactly who Ray J acts like, Dorian. Child. So anyway, they're talking about that. Rockstar petty ass also brought up the fact that Moniece had her anxiety attack or whatever it is at the studio, making fun of her about that to Ray J. Ray J and Ray J and Moniece and their family have their history of bad blood, etc. And I'm just like, this just petty. Ray J had a scene where he met up with all the guys, meaning just Rockstar, Marcus Black, and Solo Lucci. And they was talking, and Marcus was just like, yeah, Brooke was telling me it's a hot ass mess is going on in London, and ain't nobody getting along. Of course Brooke not telling Marcus that she the one that's starting half the shit that's going on. But that's how people do. They tell other people's side, they don't tell what they did. So of course he sit there and believe every damn thing that comes out of Brooke's mouth like a fool. So they're talking, and Solo Lucci was just like, yeah, I also got a joint over there in the trip. And it's just like, who you got? A joint? You ain't talking about a song, so a joint. You must be talking about a woman. So who you talking about? It was just like, yeah, I got somebody over there. Started naming people. They was like, Bridget. He was like, nah, I've been trying to get at Bridget for the longest. Bridget got good vision, Solo Lucci. That's why she want to talk to you. But it was just like, they got on Nikki. He was just like, I mean, I was just like, ooh, bless his parents. He was, he allegedly led to the fact that he was messing around with Miss Nikki Baby, allegedly, or they had something going on. So I was just like, what the hell? So, they scurried away from that topic. And then they got on the whole A1, and then Rockstar making comments saying he slept with Lyrica and all that kind of stuff. And, just being super duper petty. Solo and Marcus, they didn't say this to Ray J like they should have. But, Ray J and Rockstar sitting there clowning, acting stupid the whole time, making fun of A1 and Lyrica and the whole Safari situation. And, so Marcus and Solo, they both said in their confessionals, they both said that, Rockstar's not a brother of mine. He's sitting there doing all this stuff, and then he gonna openly sleep with alleged or led to the fact that he slept with Lyrica and stuff, and think that shit is cute and funny. Like, no. So Rockstar, you're out of the brother circle. The only person that you're gonna have scenes with, it seems like, is maybe Safari and Ray J. That's about it. What else is going on? Let's see. The mamas, Pam and Lyrica. Pam and Lyrica met up with Lyrica, I think. They were talking, they basically decided to bring their mamas together and put the put them together, and then, try to make them get along. And Pam was just like, I know that's your daughter, but that's my son. I know that's your daughter, but that's my son. And I go, how you know she ain't messing with Safari? Every time. So, Lyrica was just like, y'all gonna get along, y'all gonna make it work, and y'all gonna make it happen today, child. Lord have mercy. Let me put you on back and do another scene. What else happened? Apple Watts. Y'all know Apple. We do this every week. Y'all know Apple. Why y'all keep trying to get me to do that? I guess I have to do it to the people that don't know who Apple Watts is. Y'all know Apple. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Y'all know Apple. Y'all messy. Y'all just like Brooke. Okay, but anyway. So, Apple Watts, she had a scene. She had a therapy session. She's trying to repair her relationship with her father. Trying to do the best she can. She's talking a little bit about her, situation. She's been in multiple foster homes, like 35, I believe she said, at least. And she's just really mad at her father as to why he wasn't there. Yet he went on and had a whole nother life with whole nother kids that he was there for and raised. Why did you just miss out on me? So the daddy got in there. I should have brought some water in here. But the daddy got in there. And he was just like, I tried to be there for Apple, but she's very distant and also a little disrespectful. We've seen this multiple times. It's hard for Apple to trust anybody. Everybody in her life that's supposed to be there for her have failed her, have not been there for her. She's been through a lot. So, it's going to take some time. And they pretty much just worked out an arrangement about the fact that I was just like, look, I don't want you to completely be out of my life, but right now, you trying to be a father to me and all this bad blood and all these years that went by is a little pointless. So I would like for you to just be like, part-time dad. Just be there for me when I need you. And I'm here for that. I understand where she's coming from with that. And yeah, so you can't make up the past. All you can do is move forward. But Apple needs to try to be a little bit more respectful to her father, because just like he wasn't there for you in the past, he don't have to do nothing for you now. So, nobody's going to do anything for you if you're disrespectful and yelling and cussing and making them feel bad every time you come in contact with them, sis. So, it definitely works both ways, but I do understand where Apple's coming from. I haven't been in that situation personally, but I do understand the mindset of a person who has felt like they have been abandoned, who felt like they ain't got nobody on their side. I do know that firsthand. My God. So what else happened? Let's see. We put you on back to the trip. We have they're having high tea. All the ladies look beautiful. Paris being Paris. And they all sat down and they all learned how to properly drink tea, darlings. They eating all kind of tea and crumpets of such, and the little biscuits and the little hors d'oeuvres, darling, the little sandwiches and all those moments. And just being real classy. Something none of them is, but let's pretend, right? Let's play dress up. So they're all eating, and somehow or another Brooke started to become messy again. She was just like, you know what, let me just throw some mess up in here, because this is getting a little boring for me. Once again, the fact that ain't nobody took Brooke and did her like that yet up against some brick, I don't know. Like I said, Brooke worked out some kind of contract with Mona as to why she's protected, because it makes no sense that a person in real life would have been chin check Brooke a long time ago, real quick. Just real. Y'all saw how quick that was. Y'all wasn't even expecting that. Real quick. Just real quick. Just sort of. I can't. It's nerve wracking to sit here and see it. I'm a man and I'm a black blonde and I can't do it. But one of them women's can do it. I don't know. So anyway, yeah. So she was just like, yeah. I heard some tea about Nikki and Solo. So they decided to play the game. I guess Never Have I Ever. Raised a hand. Whoever slept with Solo Lucci, and apparently there was some suspicions going on with Miss Sticky Baby, and Miss Sticky Baby got real in her bag. And Moniece had to stand up and be Norma Ray. And she was just like, you know what? I'm not standing for this. I want the union. And, it's ridiculous that we can't even go over here. We can't do anything positive. It's always catty shit that's going on. People speaking in riddles, people acting like they like you, then the next minute they flip on you. Let's just be real with each other. And if we don't like each other, let's just agree to disagree, be cordial, and then move on and don't fool with each other. Like, stop all this messy stuff back and forth constantly. So that was, one time Moniece actually stood up for Miss Sticky Baby. Because earlier, last few episodes, Brooke had came from Moniece when, she sung in the studio. Sung her song. She's actually going to tell Moniece to her face, yeah, girl, when you left out on the stretcher, I sung your song. I wouldn't have no words for Brooke. And she thinks the shit is cute and funny, which is crazy to me. I don't know. She's not even, like, she's not even funny. Like, she don't have that schnick. That schnick, what do you call it? Schnick, stitch, shit, whatever. She don't have the knack. Okay, she don't have the it factor. She's not a comedy girl. She's not funny. So it just comes off bad when she does this. She comes off fake and fraudulent and mean and messy and just like, girl. Anyway, she even worked my nerves. So yeah, they had that scene and Miss Sticky Baby, she was just hella irritated. Child, Miss Sticky Baby was so bad and so embarrassed that she is messing around with Solo Lucci, allegedly. Child, they was at the club and Just Brittany, by Brooke running her mouth, she got Just Brittany on Bridget's show last minute. She did her little song, which is a cute song. I like the song. But Bridget came out, she looked great, and she sung her song. I was like, come on, Bridget. So, auntie music and all this shit. Brooke was talking about Bridget behind her back in her confessionals. Yet you still showed up to the show. Why even... Bridget, you made the biggest mistake inviting these helpers on this trip. The biggest. Okay? But, it wasn't your decision, was it? It was the producers. Anyway. So, yeah, Miss Sticky Baby, she was just so disgusted, child. She'd have been found out. She wanted to keep Solo Lucci a little secret because he looked like a little gremlin. And, she was just like, child, I'm just sick. It's something going on with my brother, child. I gotta get home. I was like, Miss Sticky Baby, you alright? I'm alright, child. I just got to go. I'm feeling sick. I got to go home. It's something with my brother, child. I got something with your brother. Yeah, my brother, my mom, my auntie. I got to go. So Miss Sticky Baby caught the first flight back to L.A. And she pooched on. Child, if I was Moniece, I would have rolled right on back with Miss Sticky Baby. I ain't got time. Y'all hoes done exhausted me. I got to go. So, let's see. We put you on back to Hollywood. And, the mamas in this, I guess, resort, wherever they are, hotel, whatever. They're in this, they're talking. And, they pretty much decided to squash the whole entire beef. As far as with Lyrica A1 and the whole Safari thing, or at least they tried to squash it, child. So they, hugged it out, and then they went outside. They wanted to go sit by the beach and talk. So Lyrica G, Big Lyrica, she ended up showing Pam a video because they invited Lyrica and A1, or maybe just Lyrica, invited Lyrica G to the ultrasound. And she showed Pam the video, and Pam instantly got upset because she felt like somebody should have told her, and especially if if the mama's mama was there, the daddy's mama should have been there. So why wasn't I invited? In which I do agree with that. Pam should have been invited, but there was no need for her to get mad at Lyrica G, in my opinion, especially judging their history. They're not friends. They don't really like each other. So if I don't really like you, I'm not gonna tell you what's going on. That's your son's child. That's your son's job to tell you what's going on, which is what Lyrica G told Pam. But this is probably one of the only times where Pam was in the wrong. Most of the time it's Lyrica G, Big Lyrica, that's the issue. But this time it was Pam and her stomach and wigs that was the problem. So child, she was just like, you know what? Well, how would you feel? Hold on. Pam was like, so how would you feel if I decided to take a lie detector test? Huh? If I gave Lyrica a lie detector test or a blood test when the baby get here to see if the baby really A1. God. Lyrica G, she was just like, why are you bringing this shit up again, Pam? You're absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe you, child. This one said this one said that one. Before you know it, child, they done got up, tried to hit each other. Pam slipping and sliding like she on a sliding board, jumping into the deep end. Child, she tried to hit Lyrica G with the lawn chair. They throw Lyrica G down on the ground, child. She's talking about, I'm really trying hard with this bitch, you evil bitch, and why are you doing this? Pam was just like, that's alright, but I'm about to go back home though. I can't even do it. I can't. I stop. I quit. I quit. That's what I get for making fun of these women. That's what I get. But she was just like, I'm going back home. I ain't got time for this. And they showed their butt at the end. Why these people got their mom on here? Did y'all see that bathing suit? Okay. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, all that good stuff. Click that subscribe, that notification bell beside my name. Click that so you get notified when I upload a new video. And remember, darling, stay black, stay blonde, hey, and stay tuned. Bye.